Hey guys, it's Grace, and today I'm going to teach you how to do the perfect overhand serve. The most important thing you're going to need is a ball, and then optional things are knee pads, shoes, and shorts or spandex. Serving is one of the most important things during volleyball. It's the only point of the game when you have complete control over the ball. In middle school level, you can serve up to 5 times in one rotation. In high school and club, you can serve up to 25 points if the other team does not either hit it back towards over the net, if they shank the ball, meaning it does not go where it should go, or they don't hit it at all, which is an ace. Serving, like I said, is like a key to volleyball. My coach, Coach Batterby, she always tells us to serve 10 balls and count how many we do. So say you got 9, she always says pretend it's like a 90% on a test. So if you have like an 8, which would be an 80%, or 7 would be a 70% or lower, she'd probably want you to try harder next time, or you could try again that day. So that's why I'm here. I'm going to teach you how to serve a volleyball. So let's go! First, you're going to want to find a ball, like this. And you want to make sure it's not too hard or not too flat, because if the ball's too hard, when you hit it, it will sting your hand a lot. And if it's soft, it won't go over chances because it will like indent the ball. So you're going to find one that's like not too hard but not too soft, like this one. Your feet should be aligned with your shoulders. So your feet should be directly straight down or about 8 to 10 inches apart. So the way I serve, I have my dominant foot, my right foot, in front of my left foot by just a few inches. So what you're going to do, how I learned and how I taught myself, I stood up and I was at the court, so I had my right leg in front of my left just by a few inches like I said. Then you're going to drop it, and it should land near your right foot. So once you do that, just keep doing it to make sure. So next, your toss should be about a foot or 2 feet in the air. So I'll back up so you can see it more. So like this. And you don't want it back here, because if you swing back here, you're going to have shoulder problems like right around your shoulder. So you don't want to do that, and you don't want to do it too hard in front of you, because it will go right into the net. So you want it so have your feet aligned, and you're going to want to throw it up and then like that. So about 1 or 2 feet into the air. You do that to see your placement of the ball and where the ball should be. If it's not in front of your dominant foot, then you probably want to try to get it in front of there. Also, you don't want to throw it too high up in the air, about like this high, because you're waiting for the ball. See, I'm like waiting. So that's why you want to have about 1 to 2 feet in the air so you can just hit it. When it's time for your hand to make contact with the ball, you want to make sure that your hand's not back here, because you'll start to get shoulder injuries right here. And also, you don't want to have your hand moving like this. You want to have it stiff, and you also want to keep going down with it to give it the full effect. So you're just going to want to go like this. Not like this and go. So you throw it up and then you hit it. So now it's time to actually hit the ball. I'm not going to be hitting it right now, but I have videos of me hitting it, which will be at the end. But I'm not going to hit it right now because I'm obviously in my house, so can't do it. And so I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do with the rest of your feet, your other foot, obviously. And yeah, so let's go. So I have my dominant foot right here, and it's about a little bit far, and my feet are about 8 to 10 inches apart, and my left is about a little bit behind my right. So what you're going to do, remember when I told you to do this? That was to practice to make sure that it doesn't go too far over here so you can't hit it. So now you're going to throw it up to the air about 1.5 to 2 feet in the air. So when you do that, you're going to step with your left foot while it's in the air. So I'm going to serve. And when I hit the ball, your left foot should be in the air to give it more pressure to hit it over the net. So it'd be, and you'd hit it over the net. And when you're when you're trying to get your serve over, don't be sad if you can't get it over. Just keep trying. And sometimes if you can't keep getting over, just take a break because your arm will start to hurt. So just take like a little break and keep trying. It took me about a year to get my overhand serve. So yeah, you remember to do all these steps if you're ever playing in a game like in school, like in gym, in your backyard with your friends or something. Just remember to do all these steps and you'll probably, if you try hard enough and you keep trying, you'll probably get it over the net or over the place where the net is. So yeah, remember to keep trying if you can't get it over. It's okay if you can't. You can always keep trying. So yeah, thanks for watching my video on how to serve.